Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 everybody Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, everybody, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
ಸುಧರಿ Prabhu, no audio at all, Prabhu. Lecture is going to start. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So I spoke to Ravi Lochan Prabhu. He said he will now. So let's
Okay.
just wait for a minute.
Okay, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So the Prasanna Prabhu is working on the audio, so we should get it. That's the feedback I just got.
Okay,
Now it should be okay. Everybody can hear now.
yes.
Hear you now. No, we just heard.
No, we're just trying to connect. Prabhu. Just give me 2 minutes.
No, we can hear your voice, but the speaker's voice is
Yeah,
still not.
Prasanna Prabhu is connecting with the other one. Just
Oh, great. Okay. Okay.
Harikatha
till now. That's why we have to find out that connection. Because the ultimate purpose of spirituality is samandha abhidena prayojan. When you establish samandha, then you on the right process, abhidena. Then prayojan is possible. Getting Krishna. That's why it's utmost importance in the life of sadhaka to establish that samandha, connection with holy name through katha. Because ultimately we are doing the same two things of Harikatha and Harikatha. So today we'll try to explain whatever I have learned in the last 30 years. Especially this Leela is very pertinent, very important in the life of sadhaka. Which Leela? Because in the mood of sadhaka, Sudama is trying to teach us so many things. Through Sudama, Krishna is trying to teach us so many things in our sadhana, in our relationship with devotees, because these two things are very important. Because Bhaktivinoda Thakur says in Bhakti-alo, devotee is like a bird, and bird has two wings, and these two wings should be working simultaneously. It's not that one wing is working and another is not working. They should be working simultaneously, go hand in hand together. What happens if one wing is working, another wing is not working? What happens? Word comes fall down. So fall down is certain. So relation with these two things are compared to two wings. First wing, attentive dealings with Vaishnavas. Vaishnava etiquette. Why Vaishnava etiquette is important? Because Vaishnava etiquette is going to give us ticket back to body. If you don't have nice relationship with ones, then you are miserable. No sadhana, no reading, no seva. Always meditating on how to take revenge. So always will be a revenge fantasy. So almost difficult, almost impossible to perform devotional service. That's why we have to have loving relationship. So first wing is attentive dealings with Vaishnavas, Vaishnava etiquette. And another wing is attentive dealings with Harikatha and Harinam. If these two wings are working simultaneously, then you can go back home, back to Godhead, flying like a bird. Nobody can stop you. That's why these two topics have been covered in Damadila, especially how to deal with devotees. Because milk is also a devotee. In spiritual world, nothing is material. हर चीज को क्या है भावना होती है कोई वस्तु नहीं आध्यात्मिक जगत में हर कोई व्यक्ति है so in that sense milk is also devotee so how Yashodama is trying to save the devotee and engage him in Krishna service that Vaishnava relationship and in so many places how to have our connection with Krishna's holy name. So we start. Bolo Damodar Bhagavan ki. Yashoda Damodar Bhagavan ki. तो भगवान कृष्ण दामोदर में साधकों को क्या सिखलाना चाहते हैं? So Damodar begins with the complaints, continuous complaints which are launched by so many gopis against Krishna. दामोदर की शुरुआत होती है लगातार माखन चोरी की शिकायत सुनकर मदर यशोदा decides enough is enough. Even though 9 lakh cows are in our house, but still, why my Lala is stealing butter? So, what she was thinking? Maybe the servants who are making butter, they are not making out of love. Because Krishna is hankering for love. Bhagavan prem ke bhuke hai, prem ke puja hai. That's why he might be stealing butter in others' house. So with this intention, thinking so, she decided to churn the butter personally. So what lesson we can learn? We should be doing personal service to Krishna. That's why hearing and chanting is personal service. What is the proof? In ISKCON, all other services we can be done through servants by paying them. Paid pujari, paid cook, paid fund collectors, सब paid है कि नहीं? क्योंकि बहुत बड़ा पेड़ है भगवान ISKCON में पैसों का. So every job can be done through other persons. What do you call it? Paid person? Outsourcing. But there is no concept like chanting and hearing outsourcing. Have you heard about that? Please let me know, because last 30 years. Why we have to do hearing and chanting? Personally? Personal solution. Because Krishna wants our personal attention. Understood? Because another reason is we have so many anarthas and nobody knows. कितने हम गंदे नाले के कीड़े हैं, कितने गए गुजरे हैं. क्या कहते हैं इंग्लिश में उसको? How fallen we are. God cares we are. Nobody knows. We ourselves knows. That's why to clear up those anarthas, we have to chant personally. So that's why this service should be done personally. Because you really love Krishna, you have to do personal service. And this is a sign of maturity. Which service to do personally and which to outsource. That requires maturity. So because our seniors are mature, they have not outsourced hearing and chanting. ऐसा नहीं कि जय पताका हमारा जाने वाले हैं और ICC का ओपनिंग है, 10,000 लोग भाड़े पे लाएंगे ट्रक लोड, जैसे इलेक्शन में लाते हैं, दिन का 100 रुपए. By paying 100 rupees, they bring so many people from so many outsources just to show their power of the party election day influence. Similarly, we can't bring people just to show Jai Pataka Maharaj. We have preached so many people. We have so much strength. No. उनको कहेंगे 100 रुपए देते हैं, 3 बार बैठे रहो श्रवण के लिए, हम आपको 1000 रुपए देते हैं, छोड़ दो. Because श्रवण कीर्तन is not किसी ऐरे गैरे काम नहीं. It's not a job of Tom, Dick and Harry. Because it is really difficult. It's very challenging. Day in and day out, go on chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. कि बड़े-बड़े लोग क्या करते हैं, हाथ में माला देने के बाद नमाज पढ़ना शुरू करते हैं. That is the example. That is the power of holy name. It can make really humble. So it's not easy to sit for 2 hours and hear and chant. Especially chanting is different. Kirtan is little easier because in chorus you have to sing and with different melodies. But chanting is same melody, you have to chant and you have to hear. And nobody recognizes the chanter. but singer is recognized. क्या गा रहा है, बढ़िया गा रहा है, क्या ट्यून गा रहा है, हर 2 मिनट में चेंज करता है. So it's really challenging, and it has to be done by ourselves. Nobody is going to do it, because your own organs are there, and you know how much degraded you are. So this activity has to be done personally. That's why Yashodama is teaching us how to become mature. Which activity should be done by ourselves and which should be outsourced. Just like Brahmaji took personally service of distributing service to demigods. Because Krishna told, if they want me to appear, then they have to take service. Take birth originally and which family? Yadu family. Then I will going to appear. But they have to perform service. To service you can get Krishna. That's why Prabhupada's spiritual master used to say, don't try to see Krishna, try to serve Krishna in such a way that Krishna wants to see you. So if they want to see me, they have to do service. And Brahma committed a blunder in distributing. He didn't kept any service for him. That's why that was the main reason why Brahma Vimohan Lila took place. क्योंकि ब्रह्मा के दिमाग में शैतान घुस गया. खाली मन शैतान का घर. Empty mind is devil's workshop. That's why Brahma wanted to test Krishna, because his mind was empty. He was not in service. Acharyas give the main reason why and how. It's possible from the founder Acharya of Brahma Sampradaya, how he dared to taste Krishna, because he was not in service. In distributing services, he forgot to do personal service to Krishna. That's why Brahma Vimohan took place. Mahaprabhu also personally did service. Which service he did along with devotees? Gundicha Marj. He was leading. And he showed us which services to outsource and which service to be done personally. What was the example of Mahaprabhu? In Gundicha Margin, what he did? Outside area, he outsourced. But inside the altar, he was personally. Understood? That's why it's very important. Mahaprabhu, by his own example, his Acharya, he has come to teach us how to do bhakti. Then Madhavendra Puriji also, because he's also coming in Parampara, Brahma Madhava Gaudiya Sampradaya. That's why three examples are given. Brahma Madhav, Madhvacharya, Gaudiya and Gaurang Mahaprabhu. These three examples. Madhavendra Puri, what did he do? He didn't outsource. When Gopal came in dream, he didn't send his disciples, followers. Even though he was in advanced stage of age, but still he decided to perform this service of bringing Chandan personally. So if you have love, you have to do personal service. That is a sign of love. Every time should not be outsourcing. That's why Yashodama is teaching us what is the sign of maturity. So we have to become mature by doing personal activity to their lordship. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So Bhagavatam, Damodilla begins 10th canto, 9th chapter, first shloka. Ekada grahadasishu yashodananda gehini karmantaran yuktasu nirmantha swayam dadhi. Swayam dadhi means personal service, personally churning. because outsource was not satisfying the Lala. That's why he was stealing in others' house. So the question may be asked, why Krishna started stealing in his own house then? It is okay, he was stealing in others' house. But one fine day, he started stealing in his own house. कोई चोर खुद के घर में चोरी नहीं करता. No thief steals in his own house. Person steals in others' house because there is nothing in the house. But the problem is that so much butter was there, because 9 lakh cows were there. So much butter was there, but still Krishna was stealing outside, and now he started stealing in his house, own house. Why? क्यों भगवान अपने खुद के घर में चोरी करना शुरू किए? क्या कारण था? Because Krishna was thinking, I have given each and every gopi the ultimate ecstasy. What ecstasy? When a particular gopi's house was robbed, or Krishna is to steal butter from her house, the whole family was going in madness. वो लोग अपना कपड़ा फाड़ते थे, केस उखाड़ते थे, जमीन पे लोटपोट होते थे, और पूरा फेस्टिवल होता था कि हम बर्बाद हो गए, चोर आके चला गया. So they were thinking, our life has become perfected. Our house has been purified because the thief has come and stolen. And they started robbing their, what you call, tearing off their clothes, started rolling in the ground in ecstasy. Why? Because they were thinking our life has become perfected. And they started distributing पेड़ा, लड्डू, बर्फी. कभी ऐसा कभी हुआ है घर में चोरी हो गई, पागलपन में हम लड्डू पेड़ा बांट रहे हैं, जिलेबी बांट रहे हैं, हम बर्बाद हो गए, हाय हाय पेड़ा ले लो. हाय हाय बर्बाद हो गए, जिलेबी ले लो. And first पेड़ा लड्डू whom they used to distribute? ब्रज की थानेदार है यशोदा माई. कौन है? हाँ, नंद बाबा का आंगन है थाना, police station is Nanda Baba's courtyard. And who resides in that courtyard? Yashoda Mai. And Yashoda Mai is compared to the Thanedar. What you called? Thanedar? Superintendent, inspector of that station. And first peda, laddu, jilebi was offered to Yashoda Mai. Because of your son, we have got this ecstasy. Our life is protected. Our ancestor has been delivered. So we are very happy. We are giving this peda, laddu, barfi to you first offering. And every day it used to happen. There was not a single day when Yashoda was not getting laddu, peda, barfi. Every day. So Lala was thinking, Damodar was thinking, Makhanchur was thinking, only one gopi is not getting this ecstasy. And who is that gopi? So how I can, Vanchit ko kya kehte English mein? How I can deprive her of this ecstasy? Ultimately, she is my mother. I have come to give ultimate happiness to Yashoda Mai. So how I can deprive my mother Yashoda from this ecstasy? And Yashoda Mai was also singing, every day I am taking from others. When I am going to give them? दीपावली में होता है कि नहीं? लड्डू के बॉक्स, पेड़े के बॉक्स, मिठाई के बॉक्स होते हैं, 10 साल से खा रहे, और पड़ोसी को कुछ वापस नहीं दे रहे, तो कभी कभी शर्म आती है, कितना साल खाएंगे इनका. So that thought was coming again and again in Yashoda Mai's mind. Why I am not able to distribute like them? When I will get that ecstasy? kabe habe sei din hamar. So Krishna is antaryami. So he understood the grief of the mother, the unhappiness of mother. So he decided, today I am going to give the same ecstasy to go Mother Yashoda. So he started stealing. There is no other reason. Understood? So that mother can say, throw the laddu peda on their faces. Le lo aapka peda. हम गए गुजरे नहीं, हमारे घर में भी चोरी होती है. We are not so fallen, not so degraded that in our house also, thief comes and he steals. That ecstasy Krishna wanted to give Mother Yashoda. That's why Krishna started stealing in his own house. There is no other reason, Acharya says. So, ekada grahadasishu Yashoda nandagehini karmantara niyuktasu nirmanta swayam dadi. So this lila happened on one fine day. Every good story begins with once upon a time. Ekada. Ekada means once upon a time. And what was that day? Deepavali day. Very auspicious day. When and where it happened? In Gokul, when Makhanchar Gopal was 3 years, 2 months age. भगवान 3 साल 2 महीने के थे, उस समय ये लीला हुई गोकुल महावन में और यशोदा के घर में हुई है. So the question may be asked, why Yashoda might choose Deepavali day only? At every stage you have to ask questions, then you can enter in the lila. Because God has given us intelligence, vivek buddhi, jigyasa, atato bhayankar jigyasa. So we have to ask questions. Why Yashoda Mai was churning, started to churn on especially Diwali day? Why she chose Diwali day to begin with? So what is the reason? Even though Deepavali day is so busy, she is not ordinary lady. She is the queen of Gokul, Braj. And as a queen, she has got so many duties, especially on the day of Deepavali, because so whole Praja, citizens are going to come, meet her, and badhai kya kehte ho? Deepavali ke badhai? Wishes. Deepavali wishes they are going to offer so many mithais, and she has to talk them, ask their family affairs, so much busy, but still, why Yashoda might choose Deepavali day? Why not other day, when she is not so busy in other days? Why specifically she choose Deepavali day, Ekada? What is the reason? Just to teach the sadhakas, you may be busy. You may be on very high position and you will be busy on particular day. Especially festival day, we are busy. That's why so many sadhakas gave us excuse. Today was Janmashtami, I couldn't complete my rounds. So Yashoda Mai is purposefully performing this churning activity on the day of Deepavali to show that there is no excuse in personal service of hearing and chanting. You have to take that responsibility. It is your personal service to Krishna. Before other activity begins, you have to perform this most important activity of churning. Hearing and chanting is compared to churning. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Such a great lesson she is teaching us. Usually Gaur Purnima, Janmashtami, Radhashtami, we give excuse. that I was not able to complete my rounds. Why? Because there were so many other services. But we have not given promise to spiritual master of other services. Only one 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If you are not able to fulfill that one utmost important promise, then how you are going to get spiritual strength to perform other services? By performing other services, you are doing Guru Aparad, third Aparad. So first and foremost responsibility of a sadhaka as disciple is what we have promised before deities, before yajna, before all the Vaishnavas, while taking Tulsi Mala, beads in the hands, and that too in front of spiritual master. That is utmost important. Then you get the mercy of spiritual master. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado, yasya prasadat nagati. That's why Yashodama is teaching us. दीपावली का दिन क्यों चुना है? क्योंकि आप कितने भी बिजी हो, कितने भी बड़े पोस्ट पे हो, आपकी सबसे बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है भगवान के प्रति आपकी व्यक्तिगत सेवा. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. On this particular Dipavali she got before Brahma Murta. What it shows? Again, why she choose the time before Brahma Murta? Because usually she used to get up with Gopal. Usually mother gets up with the infant child because she's always there next to him. Because early morning children gets hungry. And they immediately want what? Mother's breast milk. So in order to fulfill the desire of the infant child, mother always sleeps along with the child. When the child gets up, she gets up. But today, Mother Yashoda is getting up too early. What is the reason? Because today being festival day, so many other services too busy. And once my Lala gets up, he will not allow me to do any service. So what we have to learn as sadhaka, as a disciple, priority is our spiritual life. So getting up Lala is compared to in our life as getting up of this material world. As soon as the material world is awake, it will not allow you to perform your sadhana. So many sounds, cooker sound, tap sound, chai wala sound, kachra wala. Gaadi wala aa gaya, kachra nikal. So many disturbances. TV sound, radio sound, mobile sound, everyone is awake. Nobody will allow you to peacefully chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Such a deep meaning is there. Why she got up before Brahma Murta. So our priority is getting up early morning before this material world wakes up and perform this, because Yashodama is thinking manthan is not possible when the child gets up. Similarly, our manthan of the mind, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Nirmantham Swayam Dadhi. And for this personal service, she came by bathing early morning and decorating herself. These two things are required. So what we have to learn? She got up early, took the bath and decorated herself. Why to decorate? Even though she is staying at home only. But usually we decorate that people should see us. But Yashoda Mai's consciousness is Gopal should see as soon as he got up, he should see. Because when you go for personal service, you should be decorating yourself. Because you are not seeing Krishna, Krishna is seeing you. Understood? What we can see with our चमड़े क्या कहते हैं? चमड़े क्या के? हाँ, चर्मचक्षु. चर्मचक्षु क्या देख सकते? What we can see? The person who is going to see is Krishna. We can't see. So when Krishna sees they have come decorated, he becomes happy. So whenever we are doing personal service, deity worship, we should be taking bath, clean ourselves, because cleanliness is next to godliness, and decorate ourselves. Why gopis used to decorate themselves? Because Krishna was becoming happy. By seeing their beauty, Krishna's beauty increases, and by seeing the increased beauty of Krishna, they were getting more happiness. So there is eternal competition between gopis and Krishna, just to give happiness. That's why they used to decorate themselves, not to impress others. Usually we try to impress others by decorating, but we should be decorating ourselves for Krishna's satisfaction, Krishna's happiness. So she has relieved all the other servants from the services. Ekada grahadashishu karmantara niyuktasu. So where other servants were engaged? Can anybody guess? She had engaged all other servants in other services. Outsourcing. Because next day was Indra Puja. Because Govardhan Puja started at the age of 7 years. But right now, Lala is of what age? 3 years. So still Indra Puja was going. So for preparation of that Indra Puja, she had outsourced, engaged all other servants, but personally she was doing Krishna's service. So माँ ने दासियों को काम का लगाया था और लाला ने रोहिणी माता और बलराम जी को काम को लगाया था. He is very expert. समझ गए क्या कहा हमने? Whereas Yashoda Mai engaged all the servants in other services, and Krishna engaged Rohini Mata and Balram ji in other service. Why? What was the reason? Why he purposefully sent them to their mama's house? Balram was not there on that day, and Rohini Mata was not also there. Why? Yashoda Mai ne sabko kaam ka lagaya aur Bhagavan ne in dono ko kaam lagaya. What was the reason? If Rohini Mata would have been there and Balram, Damodar Lila is not going to happen at any cost. Because you can't chastise before Rohini Mata and Balram ji. They will not allow Yashoda Mai to bind Krishna. And there is no question of Damodar Lila. That's why Lala was very expert. Whereas Mata engaged all other servants in different services, he engaged Rohini and Balram ji in the service of going to Upananda's house. That's why the Lila should go on. Show must go on. So, what is the secret of this churning now? One of the acharyas, Harishwari, has written a very beautiful shloka. Drushtva pi vishwam akhilam hi haro vishuddha chitto api pura druda sanskriti vasitatma tat tad gunana kalantam punar eva karma sakto bhavati alam ihanjani mana esha. Means even though the person has seen whole creation in Hari, and he has become completely purified, Vishuddha Chitta. What he has seen? Even though he has seen whole creation in Krishna, and he has become Vishuddha Chitta, completely purified, but still his Purva Sanskaras are going to force him to again take to the gunas. What is the meaning of that? He is referring to the yesterday's Lila. Before Damodar Lila, which Lila happened? 10.8, Vruddha Bhakshan. And in that Lila, he is saying, even though Krishna has showed the whole universe, he wanted to show the Aishwarya. For the first time, he tried to show the Aishwarya, opulence. But Acharya says, Aishwarya doesn't work in Vrindavan. Because Yashodama is going to take away each and every opulence now. Because you tried to show me Aishwarya, today I will take out each and every opulence, each and every upadhi. अगर मैं एक एक उपाधि तुम्हारी निकाल के नहीं रखूंगी तो मेरा नाम भी यशोदा नहीं आज। क्योंकि आपने ये हिम्मत किया आज कल ब्रज में रहकर हमें ऐश्वर्य दिखाने का प्रयास किया। तुम्हारा एक एक ऐश्वर्य आज निकाल के रखूंगी, नहीं तो मेरा नाम यशोदा नहीं। That's why this shloka comes. हाँ, दृष्ट्वापि विश्व अखिलम ही हरो विशुद्ध. Even though Yashodamai saw the whole creation, picture within picture, no TV company can make such a TV. What Yashodamai is saying? अपने खुद के बच्चे के मुंह में सारे ब्रह्मांड, सारी सृष्टि, छोटा सा भारतवर्ष, उस भारत में छोटा सा ब्रज, उस ब्रज में छोटा सा नंद गोकुल महावन, उस गोकुल में छोटा सा नंद बाबा का आंगन, उस आंगन में picture within picture. Any company can make that video, TV, where you can see yourself in the TV? No. But Krishna made that. Krishna vision. Not Samsung, Shamsung. Where Yashodama is able to see herself in the mouth of her own son. That was not Samsung, Shamsung, because Sham ke sang mein thi Yashodamai. And she was completely purified. But still, next day, she again engaged in activities. The liberated person doesn't perform activities. He is Mukta Purush. That is the meaning of that shloka. Drushtva api vishwa akhilam hi haro vishuddha chitto api purva duda samskruti vasitat. But our past samskaras, पिछले ही लीला में, मृद बख्श लीला में समस्त विश्व को हरि के भीतर देखा था। मैया विशुद्ध चित हो चुकी थी, फिर भी मैया को पूर्व संस्कार, क्या संस्कार था? दृढ़ संस्कार. What was the दृढ़ संस्कार of यशोदामाई? Ultimately, he is my son. That Trud Sanskara forced her to sit for churning. Again, she has to take gunas. जो भगवान को देख चुका है, जिसका मन शुद्ध हो चुका है, वो गुणों के प्रभाव में आना चाहिए नहीं चाहिए. He should not be coming under gunas, but still Yashoda Maya is coming under gunas. Guna means, guna ka matlab kya hai? What is the another meaning of guna? Ropes. She had taken ropes again in her hands. She came under control of these gunas and she was churning. Why? Because ultimately he is my own son. And I have to do this personal service to him. So that Dhrudha Sanskara of having that complete conviction, he is my own son, even though he has shown me what? Vishwaroop. But ultimately, it's my job to feed him. Even though he's Atmaram, but still I have to feed him. Still I have to correct him. If he steals, I have to chastise him. I have to bind him. I have to catch hold of him. That was a Purva Sanskara. Purva Sanskara was, ultimately he is my son. अंततः मेरा पुत्र है. इस पुत्र को खिलाना, उसको सुधारना मेरा कर्तव्य है. और इस कर्तव्य के कारण फिर से वो किसके बंधन में आ गई? गुणों के बंधन में. इतना सुंदर वर्णन यहाँ पर. इसलिए मंथन का ये कारण है. Another meaning is, just like Yashoda, big yogis. In Bhagavad Gita it says, Yo mam pashyati sarvatra. So after seeing Krishna everywhere, in Krishna whole creation, but still such yogis, they have to come under the influence of gunas. Gunas means, which gunas? Not ropes here. Modes of material. So tricky. He's playing on words now. Harishwari. Why he has to come? Even though he has seen Krishna, he has seen Krishna everywhere, but still, again he has to come because he has stopped the process of personal service, hearing and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. That's why instruction of Mahaprabhu is, what is that? Kirtaniya Sadari. In the same line, Prabhupada is saying, always chant and be happy, not sometime. If you chant sometime, then again you have to come under the influence of gunas. Even though you are in spiritual world, you are with Krishna, but still you forgot Krishna. As soon as you forgot Krishna, bhuliya jiva, bhogavancha kare nikataste maya. So gunas are binding us. So Maya is not catching us, we have caught Maya. Just like a person was catching hold of a tree tightly and crying out. What he was crying out? Chhod do, leave me, just like Putana was calling. Muncha, muncha, muncha. So actually who is holding? We are holding. And we are crying. So here, why we are holding? Because we have forgotten Krishna. That's why Kirtaniya Sadhari. We should not be stopping this activity of personal service. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. इसलिए निरंतर जप. निरंतर से क्या होगा? निरंतर से अंतर कम होगा हम में और भगवान में. क्या होती है? By constant chanting, the distance between us and Krishna becomes this much. That's why निरंतर. निरंतर से अंतर कम होगा. So that is the lesson taught by Yashoda Mai here. Why she was again holding or coming under the influence of guna. Guna means rasi, and for us sadhakas, yogis, guna means modes of material nature. Then 10.9.3, Shomam Vasa Prutukatik Tate, the beautiful description of Yashoda Mai, how she decorated, how she was nicely decorated. Shoma Vasa means saffron sari. She was wearing saffron because she is going to become a yogi today. And that's why big yogis meditate on a lady also called Yashoda Mai. That's why she's sitting with saffron sari. Because in future, so many yogis are going to meditate on whom? Even though she is a lady, They are going to meditate how to satisfy Krishna, how to do personal service. So in that particular, one line comes, Rajvakarsham Bhuja. Means Mata Yashoda was doing churning, matani. So in that process, you have to move your hands to and fro for churning. Because you have to catch hold of that rope, guna, and make the hands move. आगे पीछे क्या कहते हैं? क्या कहते हैं? आगे पीछे को इंग्लिश में? What is that? To and fro. So shram was there. What is the word? Rajva Karshak Shrama. In that Shrama is important. So while doing this Shrama, she was completely sweating. That's why the word comes per varga. What is the meaning of per varga? Material word. So per word contains of how many words? Per, ba, bha, and ma. So these 5 words makes per varga, material word. Material word also we are, per means doing parishram. And by doing parishram like donkey, we fain at the mouth. प के बाद फ आता है. फ का मतलब है fain, foaming at the mouth. But this parishram and foaming at mouth should be done for Krishna's satisfaction. And what is the benefit? If you do f for Krishna, then bha, bha, ma will not work on you. What is the meaning of bha? Bandhan. You will not be in bondage. Because you are doing the activity of parishram and foaming at the mouth for Krishna's satisfaction. So bandhan will not be there. What is the meaning of bha? Bhay will not be there. Bhajahure mana Sri Nandanandana abhay charnadana. What is the meaning of ma? Mrityu will not be there. This will be last life in the material body. So that lesson Yashodama is teaching. Do for his satisfaction, even if it requires parishram, foaming at the mouth, do that activity for Krishna service, because the ultimate purpose of every activity is samsiddhi haritochanam yasmin tushti jagat tushti. So while chanting, we have to do so much parishram, fight against the mind, because spiritual life means going against the mind. So much struggle, so much foaming. But we have to do that per and for, then we are going to overcome what? Bhay, bandhan, and mrityu. That lesson Yashodama is teaching. Because she is performing this activity of parishram and she is going to get out of the ba, bha, and ma. So sadhaka should be learning from Yashodama. Especially hearing and chanting, it requires so much parishram. If you really chant intensely, then you are exhausted, because you are completely giving up yourselves 2 hours to Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. And sometimes foaming also. But this is sweating also. But this is required. Because this is going to take us over bhaya, bandhan, and mrityu. That is called as upvarga. Up means, up ka matlab kya hai? Upar. Up. Upvarga. So now Manthan has started. Yashodama is started churning. And while churning, she is singing a very beautiful song. You want to know what song she was chanting? It comes in Gopal Champu, chapter 8. Very beautiful, heart-touching. And the greatest lesson is given in the 6th line. That's why I'm referring this. So there are 6 lines. Yashoda Mai chanting while churning. क्या गुनगुना रही थी? नहीं. वो जीव गोस्वामी गोपाल चंपू में बता रहे. अध्याय 8, 6 lines, very heart touching. You want to hear those lines? Gokula patikula tilakam tvamasiha. Gokula patikula tilakam tvamasiha. First line. क्या करिए? तुम हो. क्या हो? अगर नंद बाबा गोकुल के पति है तो तुम उनके माथे का सुशोभित तिलक हो. गोकुलपति. गोकुलपति कौन है? नंद बाबा. नंद बाबा इज कंपेयर्ड हियर एज गोकुलपति. गोकुल के पति है. हाँ, गोकुलपति. गोकुलपति कुल तिलकम त्वमस्य. त्वम यानी you. You are like that tilak which is decorating on the forehead of Gokulapati Nanda Baba. First line. So she is glorifying husband as well as son also. That is the duty of wife. Should not be taking only one side. So Vaishnava relationship teaching. Take side of both parties. Try to hear them. Try to glorify them. Second line is Kruta Sukruta Surajarachita Sukhavrajana Nanda Samiha. Kruta Sukruta Surajarachita Sukhavraja Nayanananda Samiha. Kruta Sukruta Surajarachita Sukhavraja Nayananandi Samiha. What is the meaning? हमने बहुत सुकृति की होगी इसलिए रचित हो चुका है हमारा अहोभाग्य. We must have done so many sukritis of lifetimes. That's why this aho-bhagya, most fortune has come to us. What is that? Because we are able to see with our own eyes you 24/7. That is our Nayana Sukh. See how much she is grateful to Krishna. We must have done so many sukrutis of lifetimes. And that sukruti has come in the form of great fortune of seeing you 24/7 with our own eyes. That is our Nayana Sukh. What do you call Nayana Sukh in English? Satish Prangdabji, eyes? Nayana Sukh. इसलिए हमारे आंखों के सामने प्रकट हो चुके नयन सुख देने के लिए. So this is second line. Kruta Sukruta Suraja Rachita Sukhavraja Nayanananda Samiha. And what is third? Anandodbhava Janma Mahotsava Nandita Gopa Samaja. Anandodbhava Janma Mahotsava Nandita Gopa Samaja. Now she is referring to Krishna's appearance. We were having a big festival called Nandotsav. Why? Because you appeared. It was your birthday. Anandodbhava Janma Mahotsava Nandita Gopa Samaja. That song is there, no? Nanda ke Ananda Bhayo. So she's referring to this third line. Because she's remembering all the past Leelas of Krishna. Because she's teaching us how to perform activity, even though it's material. Because we are not getting inner satisfaction, job satisfaction, if you do without adding Krishna factor. That's why Yashodama is a great teacher, even teacher of Krishna, because she is practically showing Mam Anusmara Yuddhacha. What Krishna told Arjuna after so many years on the battle of Kurukshetra was practically demonstrated by mother. And usually son learns from mother. That's why Mother Yashoda is becoming teacher of Krishna. Such a great teacher. She is teaching infant Gopal, ahead you are going to teach Arjuna through Gita. So learn this lesson. If you want to get inner satisfaction, job satisfaction, you have to add background music behind every activity. Mam Anusmara Yuddhacha. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. So Krishna is only Bol Bachan. He is Bol Bachan. But practical, it is done by Yashoda. Krishna told only theory. But first practical demonstration was given by Mother Yashoda. Understood? So Anandodbhava, Anandodbhava Janma Mahotsava Nandita Gopa Samaja. But in that Anand Mahotsav, किसी की नजर लग गई. क्या कहते हैं नजर लगना हिंदी में? Evil eye was fallen on this particular Utsava, Ananda Utsav, Nanda Utsav, because immediately after 5 days, Putana came inside our house. So that was falling of evil eye. So fourth line comes, Putnika Mruti Navamangala Kruti Valaita Gokula Raja. Putanika Mruti Navamangala Kruti Valaita Gokula Raja. So now she is referring to Putana Uddhar. After Janmotsav, the first demon came on the 6th day. Why she came on 6th day? Anybody knows? Why 6th day only? Because usually when the child is born in this material world, Sashti Puja is done on 5th night. Parents have to do one demigoddess worship called Sashti. Why? Because they have to apply Makhan to Sashti Devi. Because next day she is coming with Brahma. Brahma is going to bring that Sashti to write the fortune of the child on forehead. On 6th day. But this time, neither Sashti came nor Brahma came to write the fortune of Krishna. Because how they can dare to write their master's fortune? So both were absent and Putana took the advantage of that. She said, I am going to write the fortune of this child by killing him, by poisoning him. That's why Krishna was Putana was very expert. She was knowing Jyotish Shastra, perfect time, perfect nakshatra, perfect ghatika. So she came with complete plan to finish off the child. But Krishna decided, if you are coming to write my fortune, today I am going to write your fortune. जैसे को तैसा मिला, कैसा मजा आ गया. So Putinika Mruti, Putana मर गई. 2 शब्द में पुतना उद्धार हो गया. Putinika Mruti, क्या होगा? नव मंगल कृति. Again there was a dawn of auspiciousness. Nau Mangala Kruti, Valaita Goluk Raja, Kokul Raja. Putnika Mruti, Nau Mangala. Putana के मृत्यु से हमें हमारे जीवन में नया मंगल उदित हुआ. और इस नए मंगल के सागर में नंद बाबा और गोकुलवासी डूब गए. इति दृक् स्वलीला फिर से हमारे जीवन में आनंद मंगल हो गया। भूतिनी कामृति नव मंगल कृति वलयित गोकुल राजा. So this is fourth line. Now next lila she is referring to Mrudha Bhakshan lila. Tribhuvana darshana vismaya marshana nishita vaishnava maya. Tribhuvana darshana vismaya marshana nishita vaishnava maya. Tribhuvana darshan. Krishna showed whole universe. Darshan, Tribhuvana are very vismaya. Vismaya means astonishing, very astonishing. Vismaya darshan. But definitely it was Vishnu's Maya. My child can't do this. Definitely Narayan or Vishnu was doing this with me. He was testing me. She never ever believed her own child can do this astonishing thing. So Tribhuvana darshana vismaya marshana nishita vaishnava maya. Vaishnava means Vishnu ki maya hai. Mrudhan Bhakshan Leela Nishiti Vishnu ki maya thi. But the last line is heart touching. Especially in Japa, what we have to ask. We should not ask for ourselves. We should not be performing this personal activity for our own satisfaction. खुद के खुशी के लिए नहीं. खुद के खुशी के लिए करेंगे तो खुद खुशी होगी. That's why sixth line is very heart touching, and especially for sadhakas. अंत में अपने पुत्र के लिए मांग रही है. She is asking for her own son. So what Sudama is teaching, we should not be asking for ourselves. We should be asking blessings for others, because the same blessings comes to you as boomerang. Because asking for others is called as karuna. And this karuna is going to give birth to prema. करुणा से प्रेम का जन्म होता है. तो भगवान का प्रेम चाहिए. We are in search of that love of Godhead. But that love is available when you pray for others, ask for others. And Yashodama is teaching us, while chanting, you should be praying for others, asking for others. So two classical examples are given, Ramayana and Krishnila. In Ramayana, why Hanumanji smeared all the, what do you call, not Chandan, Sindur. What was his consciousness? Like a child, innocent like child. Because he heard from Sita Maya. इतना चुटकी भर सिंदूर से आपके स्वामी दीर्घायु होते और प्रसन्न होते. Two things. Why ladies they apply sindur in their, what do you call, forehead? Two things. Because husband becomes happy and he becomes dirghayu. What do you call dirghayu? Long life. So by thinking, he was amazed. Such a small quantity of sindur, by that Prabhu Ramchandra becomes so happy and becomes so dirghayu. So what if I apply whole body sindur? So he went in the market और पूरा माल उठाया, पूरा मार्केट खाली कर दिया और शरीर का एक भी अंग रिक्त नहीं छोड़ा और पूरा सिंदूर लगाकर राम दरबार में. तो सर्व दरबार के लोग देखने लगे. एवरीवन इज लुकिंग. एक कौन सा नया प्राणी आ गए. और भगवान ने पूछा, एक क्या नाटक चल रहा है? भरे आप कर्नाटक से, कर्नाटक क्यों रहे? इतना सिंदूर लगाने की जरूरत क्या है? तो कहने लगे, इतने चुटकी भर सिंदूर से आप खुश होते हैं. तो मैंने सोचा पूरा सिंदूर ही शरीर को लगाऊंगा. और कभी हमें छोड़कर नहीं जाओगे, आप चिरंजीव बनोगे. तो कितनी सुंदर भावनाएं देखिए हनुमान जी. भगवान चिरंजीव हुए इसलिए सिंदूर लगाया, और कोई इनर मोटिव नहीं था। दैट भक्ति टचेस द हार्ट। सवै पुंसा परो धर्मो यतो भक्तिर अधोक्षजे अहेतु की अप्रतिहता ययात्मा। That is the secret of satisfaction of the heart. When you perform for others, because there is no separate happiness for living entity. When living entity as a part and parcel tries to give satisfaction to Krishna, who is Purna, हम अंश है, अंश के नाते जब पूर्ण को संतुष्टि देते हैं तो क्या होती है? भगवान पूर्ण है तो पूर्ण का एक पार्ट हम है, हमें अपने आप सुख मिलेगा, सेटिस्फेक्शन मिलेगा। दैट इज द सीक्रेट ऑफ हैप्पीनेस। देयर इज नो अदर सीक्रेट। व्हेन यू प्रे फॉर अदर्स और फॉर कृष्णा, just like Yashodama is so innocent, like child, even though Krishna is standing right before her, she is praying to Narayan. और नारायण कौन है? नारायण भगवान के अंश है कि नहीं? नारायण किसके अंश है? उस नारायण को प्रार्थना कर रही है। इतनी भोली है यशोदा माई। That simply should be there. That innocence should be there. That attracts Krishna's heart. Simplicity of Hanuman attracted Ramchandra. Ramchandra got up from the asana and he himself came to embrace Hanumanji. It never happens. Especially in Darbar, nobody gets up. कितना भी बड़ा आदमी आए, लेकिन आज पहली बार प्रभु रामचंद्र आसन से उठ गए। किसने उठाया? सिंप्लिसिटी ने। किसने खींचा भगवान को हनुमान की ओर? बिकॉज कृष्णा और राम इज लाइक मैग्नेट। यूजुअली हु अट्रैक्ट्स whom? Very nice analysis is given here. Krishna is like sarva akarshiti Krishna. Similarly, Ram is also attracts jivas. So in this comparison, Krishna and Ram are compared to magnet, and we are like part and parcel, mame mausho. In that sense, we are small particles of iron. So usually, who attracts whom? Magnet attracts. The iron particles are rushed towards magnet. But here, magnet is getting just because of simplicity. The innocence. That's how Krishna is now seeing. Even though I am standing, Krishna कौन है? नारायण के बाप है। कृष्ण नारायण के बाप है। बाप के लिए वो बेटे के पास मांग रही है, नारायण के पास। कितनी भोली है यशोदा माई। What she is asking? And what is the difference between our asking and Yashoda Mai is asking? Sadhaka should learn. We ask for ourselves, but Yashoda Mai is asking for Krishna. हम कृष्ण से मांगते हैं, लेकिन यशोदा माई कृष्ण के लिए मांग रही है। जमीन आसमान का फर्क है। Understood? We ask from Krishna, but she is asking for Krishna. That is the difference. And what she is asking? 6 line. अगर हैंकर चिप है तो बाहर निकालो, रोना आएगा आपको। 6 line is हरि वरि वस्या सुखद तमस्या। हरि नारायण, if I have done any penance, austerity, ज्ञान, तप, जप, give me 2 things. First thing is हरि वरि वस्या सुखद तमस्या. Make my child your devotee. देखिए कितनी भोली है। नारायण के बाप खड़े हैं और नारायण से मांग रहे हैं आपका भक्त बना इनको। ऐसे हर माँ के दिल से दुआ निकलनी चाहिए कि मेरा पुत्र भक्त बने, इस्कॉन में ब्रह्मचारी बने। Krishna is asking patram. So he says, if you are not able to give patra, give at least putra. That is meaning of patram pushpam. Understood? So that is the perfection of mother. Guru na sasyat, janani na sasyat, pita na sasyat. If you are not able to make your child into devotee, you are not qualified to be called as mother. Because putra and mutra comes from same source and becomes नाले की गंदगी. क्या कहते हैं इंग्लिश में? क्या कहते हैं? शब्द मिलते नहीं हमको जल्दी. प्रॉब्लम हुआ है. दे आर गार्बेज. क्योंकि पुत्र और मूत्र एक जगह से निकलता है और वो भक्त नहीं बना तो पुत्र और मूत्र नाले में चला जाएगा. That's why she is teaching mothers what we should be praying for our children. Let him become devotee of Krishna, ISKCON devotee. Even though Krishna is standing right before him, he is नारायण के बाप है, लेकिन वो अपने पुत्र के लिए मांग रहे बाप से. समझ गए? That's such a simple heart she is having. And next is very important. This is first thing she is asking. हरि वरि वस्या सुखद. तभी मेरे आत्मा को क्या मिलेगी? सुख मिलेगा. हरि वरि वस्या. हरि वरि वस्या का मतलब है हरि का भक्त बना दो. इसलिए गोवर्धन को क्या कहा है? हरिदास वरे. सेम वर्ड इज यूज्ड. हरि वरि वस्या सुखद तपस्या. Next thing she is asking is very heart touching. Vigata jaramaya kaya. What is the word? 3 words. Vigata jaramaya kaya means ultimate benefit I want. Even if you are not able to give this first benediction, at least give the second. What is that? Vigata jaramaya kaya. Let birth, old age, disease and death don't touch my child. अगर मैंने कुछ किया है, करोड़ों जन्म की तपस्या, नारायण मेरे पुत्र को जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि स्पर्श ना करे. See the consciousness. What consciousness is having? अरे वरदान भगवान के लिए मांगा, इसलिए भगवान ने उसको जन्म मृत्यु से परे किया है, गोलोक में रखा है. ये फायदा है. जब कृष्ण के लिए मांगते हैं, कृष्ण के लिए करते हैं, दूसरे जीवों के करते हैं, तो बुमरैंग के समान वो वापिस आता है. भौतिक जगत का उदाहरण है. जितना भगवान को घटिया खिलाओगे उतना घटिया प्रसाद खाना पड़ेगा आपको. समझ गए? जितना बढ़िया खिलाओगे उतना बढ़िया प्रसाद के रूप में मिलेगा. क्योंकि भगवान का रिकॉर्ड है, आज तक जिसने भी भोग लगाया भूखा नहीं मरा है. और अच्छा खाना है तो अच्छा खिलाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि वो बुमरैंग के समान वापिस आएगा आपके पास. समझ गए? If you want to increase the beauty of our face, decorate Krishna. अगर भगवान के बर्तन साफ करोगे, बैकअप सेवा होती कि नहीं? तो बैकअप सेवा इसके लिए जाना चाहिए, पैकअप के लिए नहीं. यूजुअली पैकअप के लिए जाते हैं हम, क्योंकि ध्यान ज्यादा कहाँ होता है? बर्तन साफ करने में नहीं. आज क्या आइटम है, कितना पैकअप करना है. तो बैकअप क्या बनता है? पैकअप बनता है. उसके लिए नहीं जाना चाहिए. When you do backup service, when you cleanse the vessels of Lord, your heart starts shining. The more you do for Krishna, Krishna reciprocates. Therefore, that consciousness should be there. अगर घटिया खिलाओगे तो क्या मिलेगा? घटिया प्रसाद खाना पड़ेगा. इसलिए बनाते समय बड़े भावना से बनाइए, सबसे बढ़िया बनाइए, ताकि भगवान आपको अपनी कृपा डालकर उससे बढ़िया चीज वापिस दे. So same consciousness should be there in chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. So such a great lesson, Shishji. क्योंकि when you ask for others, दूसरों के उद्धार के लिए मांगते हैं, तो उसको करुणा कहते हैं, और करुणा से प्रेम का जन्म होता है. जिस प्रेम की तलाश में हम करोड़ जन्मों से है, वो इतना आसानी से नहीं मिलेगा। हमें दूसरों के लिए प्रार्थना करनी होगी, दूसरों के लिए प्रे करना होगा, दूसरों के उद्धार के लिए हमें प्रयास करना होगा, क्योंकि उनके उद्धार में हमारा उद्धार है। इसलिए साधारणतः साधु is not liberated, but still he prays for others. That's why Krishna delivers them. साधु है कि नहीं? साधु खुद बंधन में है, लेकिन वो दूसरों को बंधन से कैसे बाहर निकलने का तरीका बताते हैं। इसलिए कृष्णा loves him because even though he is not liberated, but still he is giving the way for liberation to others. That's why Krishna loves sadhus. So we have to become sadhu, mahatma. Mahatmanam stupartam daivim prakritim ashrita. So this tendency in sadhu comes from Krishna, because Krishna is bound in this lila to mortar, but still he is delivering to conditioned souls who are in vrukshayoni. That is the beauty. So sadhu may not be liberated. He is bound himself, but still he can liberate others, because he is preaching Krishna's message from Damodarila. Because Krishna was bound, but still he liberated 2 trees. Who were they? Null. So that power comes from Krishna. But you should not be using for your own self, delivering others, praying for others. Then Krishna gives the same benediction to you, just like Krishna is giving same benediction. What Yashodama asked? Let birth, old age, disease touch my child. Krishna said, I will deliver you from this birth, old age. That's why he has kept Yashodamai where birth, old age, disease and death can't touch Yashodamai. That's how we can go back home. इसलिए हम भौतिक जगत में सड़ रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम खुद के लिए मांग रहे हैं। जितने खुद के लिए मांगे उतना भौतिक जगत में सड़ते रहेंगे, जितना दूसरों के लिए मांगेंगे आध्यात्मिक जगत में होंगे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम। So we have time, another 10 minutes. है, समय है कि बंद रुकना है? 5 minutes. So last thing. So Yashodama is teaching what? Mam anu smara yuddhacha. हर कार्य में, हर सांस के साथ, हर निवाले के साथ. So chanting is practical. She is teaching हर कार्य में, हर सांस के साथ, हर हरने वाले. क्योंकि ये 3 ही चीज जरूरी है. To live alive, we have to do 3 things. Eat morsel. So along with each morsel, we have to chant by thanking Krishna. Krishna bada dayaman. कभी गाते हम? कितने गए गुजरे हम? कितनी कंडीशन भक्ति है हमारी? भक्ति हम अहेतु की नहीं करें. We are doing bhakti with motives. What is this ultimate proof? When Krishna gives plate before us, then we thank. Never ever in the whole day this line comes, Krishna bada dayamay. That is the ultimate proof. हमारे मुख से कभी आया है कृष्ण बड़ा दयामय बिना प्लेट के? भगवान को कंडीशन देते, प्लेट दिखाओ, मेनू दिखाओ, बाद में कहेंगे हम कृष्ण बड़ा. So with such inner motives, how we are going to get Krishna? इतने हेतु से भक्ति करे. हाँ, मेनू दिखाओ, आइटम क्या है, और वो भी क्यों बोलते हैं कृष्ण बड़ा दयामय? लोक लज्जा के लिए. What people will think? Prabhuji doesn't know even prasadam prayers. तो इज्जत के सवाल के लिए बोलना पड़ता है. और कभी आइटम देखकर कृष्ण बड़ा दयामय. That should not be happening. With every morsel we should be thanking. Annad bhavanti bhutani. And that too by offering to Krishna. Because if you don't offer, then you are not cooking grains, you are cooking sin. आप अनाज नहीं पका रहे, पाप पका रहे. इसलिए 99.99.99 material world people, they are cooking sin. पाप पका रहे, खुद खा रहे और बच्चों को भी खिला रहे. इसलिए बच्चों को बोलना पड़ता है पापा. क्या बोलना पड़ता है? Papa. Why nowadays children are calling Papa, not Baba, not Tata. Why Papa? Because we are feeding them only Papa. तेरे पाप के कारण पैदा होया और तूने मुझे पाप ही खिलाया, इसलिए तुझे पापा ही बोलूंगा, पापा. So we should be thanking Krishna with every morsel, with every breath, because we don't know what will be our last breath, and with every activity, because we don't know which will be the last activity. So it's very practical to chant. You have to do these three things. Why not add Krishna factor behind it? Just like people dance not on the sound of the singer. They usually dance on what? Music, background music. Similarly, what activities we are doing, like sound of the singer, material activity. But we should be adding background music. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Then soul will be dancing balle balle, not dahi balle. Balle balle. Why? Because adding that, you are making that activity into spiritual. First benefit. And that is the greatest bhoga to Krishna. Because Gaur Nitai, Radha, Krishna, Jagannath, Baldev doesn't come for your 56 bhogas. They come to just hear 16 words. What are those? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. So that activity becomes what? Spiritual. That becomes the best bhoga offering. Third benefit, during that activity, if you die, directly you are going to go back to God. Antakalecha mameva. And you will get inner satisfaction, job satisfaction. Because before coming to ISKCON, I was changing every 6 months company, boss. Because there was no job satisfaction. So 10 years I worked. So how many jobs I done? 20. So now mother asks, how is it possible? Before, every 6 months you used to change the job. But last 30 years, how you are remaining in the same company without payment? So I said, mother, only one thing I am getting, inner satisfaction. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So Yashodama is teaching practical. In every activity, mainly 3 activities we have to perform in order to sustain our life, to live in this material world: eating, working, and breathing. Just add behind every activity Krishna factor as a background music. Okay? Then you can achieve Krishna. Whether you are performing any activity, you die, ultimately go to Krishna. While breathing, if you die, what happens? You are breathing with every breath, then you can attain Krishna. So it is very easy. So we'll stop here. And whenever next time we come, we can continue this topic. It will take 8 days at least. At least 8 days. Because I have got more than 190 slides. We have completed only 12 slides today. Okay? So very heart touching, this topic is. Last 10 years, I'm doing research on this. So many Acharya's commentary, especially our Hari Parshad Prabhu's commentaries.
on what the name of the commentator? Harishwari. So very heart touching, because he has given practical tips for sadhakas. And I have prepared around about 190 to 200 slides. On every turn, he's asking question, why, why? So he's called as Mr. Why. Every moment he's asking, why Krishna did? He should have done like this. So what is the inner meaning? What sadhaka has to learn? Like this, each and every single simple activity, he's asking question and giving shloka for that. And that shloka pertains to sadhaka. Double meaning. He's playing with the words. Once he's referring to Yashodamai, and similarly on the parallel line, he's giving lesson to sadhakas. So very heart touching. So maybe in future, if you people decide to have, we can have this for at least 1 week. Okay? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So this was a trailer. ये तो झांकी थी, पिक्चर पूरा बाकी है. ठीक है? थैंक यू वेरी मच. हरे कृष्णा. बोलो कृष्ण भगवान की, बोलो यशोदा दामोदर भगवान की, जय श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की, दामोदर लीला की. That's why here this Damodar Ashtakam at least 10 to 20 times daily. खाते पीते बैठते सोते एक ही मैं भजन सुनता हूँ. That's how I want to focus on this particular lila, because this is very, very dear to all acharyas. Kunti Maharani is praying, Satyavart Muni is praying, so many Balilas. So even Bilwa Mangal Thakur is praying in a Damodar. What is that? Govindam Damodar. So this is the ultimate. All the prayers of all types, all the lessons for sadhakas from beginning to advanced level. Everything is available in Damodar. So it is compared to compressed cotton. So whole life we can spend in discussing this one lila. There is no anta to this Damodar. So you also try to meditate, contemplate, and you can enjoy the spiritual life by just contemplating one particular lila of Krishna being caught and Krishna being bound by a rope of love. So our Jap Mala is like that rope. The more we focus on this lila, the 2 finger too short Jap Mala is going to bind Krishna in our heart. Then the purpose of our chanting will be fulfilled, because Krishna will be there 24 hours. And he will be helping us in our progress toward spiritual world. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki, Samved Gaur Bhakturnd ki. There is not a single acharya who has not commented on this lila. Everyone has commented. So with so many commentaries, we can spend whole lifetime on meditating this one lila. Ek lila bhi kafi hai. Bhagavad Dham Jari, and that is Damodar. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So we are very happy to have His Grace Sudama Prabhu with us. How many of you like the classes? So it is positive way.
So all these lectures in connection to Holy Name Katha, I am giving to 3 devotees. What are those? Who are those? One is Sri Balaji Prabhu, Neminath Prabhu, and Venkatraman. So we can collect from them. Okay? Nearly 30 to 40 in connection to Holy Name and Harikatha. Okay? It's in Hindi. That's how you can learn Hindi, and next time we can have in Hindi class. I am purposefully giving so that you can learn. Okay? You can relish because it's heart touching. English, there are no words for those. So you'll not be relishing so much. So try to hear those and relish. And next time, be prepared for Hindi.
Hare Krishna. So Prabhuji was telling that in Hindi I can express myself more easily, and even the proper wordings and all comes. But still, nevertheless, Prabhuji is presented in such a nice way that devotees liked it. And one devotee was asking just now that, Prabhuji, please, Damodar Leela is not yet over, so we'll have again in the future. So we request Prabhuji that in the future days again to come and give us his association. Let us thank Prabhuji by chanting Hare Krishna mantra once. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Those of you who might have gone to parikrama of Govardhan, we see many sadhus who are doing Dandavat parikrama of 108 or 1008 at one place, offering so much of obeisances, and they are ready to spend their whole life, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 years just doing parikrama, not going anywhere. That is their Eke Hakurunandana, one pointed focus. The same way Prabhuji is also. Take one pastime and 8 days, 9 days can just meditate, contemplate on that and go on. So we are very fortunate to have Prabhuji's association. And continuing with the flow of the nectar, Krishna Kathamrita again next week, next Saturday and Sunday, we are very fortunate to have the association of His Grace Gauranga Darshan Prabhu. So next Friday and Saturday he'll be here. So we'll be forwarding the schedule in the WhatsApp group. And also the regular Geetamrita class for those newcomers whom you want to connect in English and Kannada. You can invite any of your known people or new people to this Geetamrita program.